welcome back to another home vlog. Today's video is in collaboration with Emma Sleep. More on them in a minute. I'm going to show you our spare room. I want to give you a tour of the spare room today because I have been having a declutter. I've been tidying up in there. It all started when under the bed, we have one of those sort of ottoman storage beds, you know, and under the bed was getting a little bit out of hand with all of our accumulated cruise and wedding bits and bobs that we've been buying. I know a lot of you that aren't British love when I say bits and bobs, by the way, but that is exactly what it is. It's my bits and bobs. It's a spare room that is majority of the time used for my stuff. Benji does not mind, by the way, but also for filming. So I'm going to be filming a Primark and Asda haul today, and I need the space sort of clear and tidy for cameras, tripods, lights, and that's what I use it for. But then also, obviously, we have guests coming and my friend Charlie's coming to stay soon. I thought I would get the room prepped. So I'm going to give you a tour, show you around, talk to you about the new mattress, and there's loads of other things I want to show you today as well. I want to give you a little haul of my Charlotte Tilbury makeup that I bought that just arrived. We're going to go see Barbie tonight at the cinema, and then I want to talk about some TV stuff because in my Q&A I said I wasn't watching much TV, and then within the space of a week suddenly I'm all about the TV. So I'm going to talk about that. Already this morning, Benji has taken a parcel for me to the post office and walked Bonnie, so that's one thing off my to-do list. Obviously, I've had breakfast and had a lovely bath and chill this morning. It was so nice. Did my hair. It's feeling very hot and thick. I'm ready for another haircut, I think. I'm trying to have regular haircuts before the wedding. I'm trying to grow it, but also the ends are feeling a little dry. I did put oil in them, but I don't know, I'm not really loving my hair right now. It might be like a half up, half down kind of day. But anyway, if you're new around here, hi, I'm Brogan. I make home, lifestyle and travel vlogs, and I'd love to have you if you want to click subscribe. And today's video is just going to be a bit of fun and a work day. So I uploaded another home vlog last night actually, and I want to reply to the comments on that. I need to upload a YouTube short. I've got a couple of emails. That is what I'm up to this morning. So I think I might go and get a cup of coffee or a tea. It's actually 11 AM, so the day is moving along, and I'm just so excited to see Barbie tonight. So excited. So let's do the day. Let's get a coffee. My little helper sitting down with me in the office, and every time I get up she follows me, so we'll take this empty basket downstairs. She thinks we're doing something, but we're not. I'm using this mug today. Disneyland Paris 30. Absolutely love this one. It's one of their Starbucks ones. Coffee done. Let's put the machine away. First thing on my to-do list this morning is to reply to these comments from this vlog. As I've said before, I try and reply to as many as I can within the first few days they go live. So this will probably take me about 30 minutes or so. There's quite a lot of comments today, as you can see. They just keep going, so thank you so much. This is literally from last night, 15 hours ago. So I'm going to go through, and specifically on this video, because obviously I get hundreds of comments across all of my hundreds of videos, so I try and keep up with the most recent ones. But thanks so much if you leave a comment. I love reading them. So yeah, if you want to leave one on this video too, I do take the time to read and reply to them all. I've replied to all my comments. I'm just currently uploading a YouTube short. As a content creator with the short form content, you need to work smarter, not harder. And something I'm doing on YouTube Shorts is repurposing some of my older content that I previously made on Instagram and uploading it to YouTube Shorts, because YouTube Shorts is where I'm finding some new people are finding me. So I need content that is sort of generic, that's interesting, that's got some value, you know. So this one today is actually about one of my favourite spa days at Aqua Sauna Spa in Centre Parks at Longleat Forest. Yeah, that's the name. So I'm putting that up next. I just have to show you Bonnie. I just got up to go into the spare room and look at her. You alright, Bonnie? So I love this room because I spend a lot of time in here. As you would have seen this morning, it's where I get ready. It has become this sort of unofficial room that is dedicated to a lot of my things, my collections of stuff. And look, I just have a lot more possessions than Benji does. He's not a collector or a hoarder of anything. He doesn't have like sports memorabilia or anything like that. But in the future, it would be amazing if we had an extra room that he could have as like a gaming room for his Xbox and stuff, because he takes up a lot of the lounge. And so yeah, this is a very girly room. So before I give you a full detailed tour of everything, here's a little overview. We've got my beauty area, the new IKEA unit around this side, and then coming on round we have more furniture and more of my sort of Disney collections, which again I'll show you in a bit. Ignore the print, the art, it doesn't line up with the bed because I recently moved the bed over and I need to sort that out, so let's just move on from that. And then here is our bedding and the bed itself. And of course my pin boards on the wall. I slept in here for a few weeks, few months when Benji had his surgery recently. Some of you know he had open heart surgery, and so obviously came in here to give him some space. And sometimes I still do sleep in here on the odd occasion when it's really hot and we both just want to spread out. Or obviously we have friends come and stay here too. But what I really noticed, the mattress was not the same as our main bed. We have an Emma Sleep premium mattress in there, and when I slept in here I really noticed the difference and I really missed our bed. We've actually had our Emma Sleep premium mattress for almost a year now, and I can confidently vouch for how incredible it is. We even have the duvets and pillows which are equally as good quality, and I just didn't realise how much I loved our bed until I wasn't sleeping in it every night. So I basically jumped at the chance to change our spare bed so that our guests who are staying in the summer can have the same best night's sleep that we do. And obviously it's perfect for me when I sleep in there, especially during this warmer weather, as the springs allow for improved breathability and keep your body cool and dry. The award-winning memory foam and pocket springs hybrid has 6 layers for enhanced support and comfort, and Emma Sleep actually offer an incredible 200-night risk-free trial and a 10-year guarantee. Combined with their sleep experts, it's no wonder they are so well loved and trusted, and we are very firm Emma Sleep fans in this house. So if you're looking to buy something, don't miss out on the huge Emma Sleep sale with up to 55% off and an additional discount if you use my code BROGANJULY. I'll have it linked in the description with more details for you below. Big thank you to Emma Sleep for giving us that discount and for sponsoring today, and I'm really happy with this space now. It's all come together and the bed is so comfortable. I may even take a little sneaky daytime nap in here every now and again, but don't tell anyone. The bedside tables were from IKEA, and so were the lamps, and the actual bedding I got for my birthday a long time ago from my mum. It's by a brand called Pip Studio, who are based in Amsterdam. I don't think that they are available anymore. And this is how under the bed's looking. I know it's still quite chaotic because we've got, you know, bags going on, Disney stuff, lights, bedding, all sorts. I'm in my gym bag and some little suitcases when I travel. I bought those clear boxes recently, and they've got some bridal bits, some memories, some lanyards, and it's just helped organize the sections. I've even got some bigger boxes in there, and as you can see, it's just so much better than having it all thrown underneath. Also, if you've been an OG and you remember my Disneyland vlogs with my friend Kevin, who has been around since then, this story of this big mini is a long one, but essentially my friend Kevin, who I met in Disneyland back in 2015, I think it was, he sent me this Minnie Mouse, and she has been with me ever since. I just love her so much, and so obviously she takes pride of place there. And then Dumbo is new from our recent Disney trip, and the Minnie Mouse pillow is a very old Cath Kidston one as well. The pin boards I could talk about all day. I actually have a whole video on the pins, so you can go and watch that, but the boards were designed for paperwork. They're not for heavy pins, so keep that in mind. I'll have them linked anyway, but I still use them for pins, and they are attached with adhesive on the wall, so they will damage the wall when we eventually take them off, but this is our house and we can do what we want. So yeah, there we go. These are my pins. You may notice some new ones. This is new Coronation Day. Love that. I have a few Disney 100 ones. This is so cool, guys. If you're a Disney fan, I bought a lot of these in Walt Disney World, but this one was actually a cast member pin, and someone was selling it on Vinted, and I bought it. Like, how amazing is that? It's one of my favorites. And I also recently moved my travel ones around, so I've got loads of cruise ones down the side here and trips and stuff, theatre shows, Harry Potter, Universal, and then miscellaneous Disney. Background to this side, as you can see, bags on the top. If you've been OG and around for a long time, you'll remember these pieces of furniture were from my old flat in 2016. The old desk, I've kept it all this time. It was originally from Amazon. The lights in the mirror are fairly new from IKEA, and this was also a Billy bookcase from IKEA that I got when I lived in my old flat. Again, I have reorganized this, so I have makeup bags, I've got nail polish. I didn't really wear nail polish on my actual hands because, as you know, I get gel nails, but I do paint my toes, so I got rid of loads of old nail polish I had lying around, just kept the ones that I liked. I have got some Jo Malone in perfume. This is looking like a really weird colour. Is that normal? I think I've had them for a while, so because I love them so much, I don't wear them all the time, but my favourite is Wild Bluebell. Oh no. I've got some hair clips in these little baskets here too, and lipsticks. These drawers I'm using for hair accessories. We've got hair bands and hair bows. A little bit squished, it's not exactly the best, but it does the job. And then I've got my hair dryers, straighteners, curling ones, diffuser, like all that kind of stuff. My Dyson is in this side, my air wrap. Love it. The wardrobe we have in here is just to store our long fancy dresses and shirts and suits and stuff. So both of us have things in here. And yeah, you'll notice a lot of these dresses if you watch the cruise vlog. And then here is the new IKEA unit. Now, I was reluctant to have more furniture in this room because I didn't want it to feel too cluttered, but actually this has been incredible. So I used to have my digital keyboard piano up here, but I've moved it down to the kitchen. And yes, I am still trying to play and learn, not as often as I'd like, but I do still play. But anyway, this is what I've put on the top. So I've made it very Disney focused because most of the room is full of Disney as well. I've got my 50th anniversary Mickey and Minnie, my little Lego. This was actually really old from Primark, and I've just got some old watches, necklaces and a few earrings on there. This was from my mum for my birthday, a little Mickey with an ice cream Funko. One of my special 50th anniversary mugs that I keep, again, miscellaneous things in. That is also the frame from Shop Disney I got in the sale, no longer available. And I had that picture of us from Christmas printed. And then I got this frame also in the sale from Tesco about 2 weeks ago. May still have some, but I saw it and I loved it. And so I actually printed that picture in store as well. And then speaking of Disney, as you can see, I have my Loungeflies on display. This print is not available anymore. It's by Emily Harvey Art. That was a gift from my friend Victoria. More just sort of bits and bobs. My Minnie Mouse ears are on a headband holder from Amazon. I'll find a link for you. And again, just some little details, Disney details that I've collected over time. I absolutely love Big Thunder, Mickey and Minnie, so they're up there. Yeah, I think that's everything. And I thought you'd really like to see the room and how it's sort of come together a bit. And I'm looking forward to changing out the top there. I like having a bit of a display. It's like the perfect height with enough room for the window ledge. And all my stuff. I'm just so happy. It's such a nice space. The next thing I want to do is actually film a video. I've got my camera tripod here. I'm just deciding if I want to film it on the floor or on the actual bed. I think because I've got the lovely new mattress, I might film it on the bed. So I kind of put the camera tripod about here, and then I check the lighting. And sometimes, because the window is to the right side of my face, as you can see, it lights up this side. So I have to set up a physical light as well, which you would have noticed under the bed, just to light this side of my face to have some balance. I am filming a Primark and Asda haul, which you would have already seen by now, but I need to go and get the things. I've just finished filming my haul, so you can go and check that out if you haven't already. And this is the aftermath, so obviously we need to tidy this up. I also changed into a different colour dress, just because, I know it's going to sound maybe mad to some of you, but I just thought the colours and tones of the green looked better against the brown Primark bag and the green Asda bag. Maybe I am thinking too much, but I just thought it would look nicer in the thumbnail, the colours there, and it's just a bit more neutral for a haul. The blue was quite bold, you know? So anyway, that was my thought process. I'm going to take it off in a second. I'm going to go and hang up these things. So yeah, let's go. I'm just trying on my outfits for Barbie. So I've got these pink shorts from Amazon, and this is my t-shirt that I've just shown in my Asda haul. I love this. It's super big and baggy. So originally I had this idea of tying it up. At the moment I've just bunched all the fabric, but it's quite cute, also sort of pulled open. Then I thought I could put black cycling shorts on, so let me see what that looks like. Sorry, I know that the aircon unit is kind of in the way, but with my cycling shorts, I think the problem with these is that they do look like the Spanx and shorts that I wear under my dresses, so I never really wear them, but they are proper thick, actually Primark shorts, kind of like crop leggings, honestly. But I think this looks kind of fun and cute and very comfy for the cinema. This is actually a size 20 to 22, and I really like that it's nice and baggy, but I might have to roll the sleeves. But this is another option. I showed Benji both options and we both agreed on the cycling shorts. The pink shorts are cute too, but this is so comfy for the cinema. I've been having a think about my wedding day makeup, and I'm not 100% sure if they have makeup artists on board, but I'm pretty confident they don't on the cruise. So I think I'm gonna do my makeup myself, and I'm actually quite happy with doing my own makeup. I think if I was at home, I wouldn't even question having a makeup artist. I think I probably would have booked one. However, I have had my makeup done professionally a few times, and I've always felt too overdone to the point that I didn't look like myself anymore. And I think for me on my wedding day, I want that perfect balance between looking really glam, really flawless, beautiful makeup, but still feeling and looking like myself. I'm obviously going to be at sea in Australia. Like, the vibe is not full glam for a night out. It's subtle, beautiful stuff that's going to make me feel good. Long story short, I was having a think about it, and I thought I would have spent probably several £100s on a makeup artist on the day if I was having a traditional wedding. So instead, I have decided to invest in some really lovely quality makeup pieces that I can play around with over the next 6 months, figure out what I like, what I don't like, and go from there. But there are so many makeup brands and so many choices out there. So I've been watching some YouTube tutorials and videos. I came across this one that I absolutely love, taken lots of inspiration for my wedding day, and she had lots of Charlotte Tilbury makeup. So obviously I went on the website and then I downloaded the app because they were having like a huge summer sale. In fact, I think Charlotte Tilbury do a lot of sales and gifts, and if you sign up and use the app and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I ended up spending just over £200, which is really expensive. I don't think I've ever spent that amount in one go on makeup. Makeup is expensive. I thought I'd be honest with you that that's what I did. However, because I spent that much, I got a few free gifts and I got quite a lot for my money. So I think anyway. It feels like it's my birthday and I'm opening up like a gift to myself. But here we go. This is so exciting. Charlotte Tilbury do a lot of like bundle deals. So if you buy like a lipstick and a lip liner and lip gloss together, you save money. So that was another way I did things. But let me open it all up and we'll take a look. First thing is Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer in this incredible packaging. I love Charlotte Tilbury's branding. It's so beautiful. I got this in number 1 Fair because I don't like too much bronzer. That is the bronzer. I don't want to touch it. Wow. Okay, so nice big bronzer. Next thing I bought was the Beautiful Skin Foundation. I'm really happy with my current Amy Conley, what's it called? Tint and Glow. I wear that whenever I'm wearing makeup, which is what I'm wearing today. Love it. However, I watched a tutorial and she used this and it looked amazing. So I got number 3 Cool for your best healthy looking skin day every day. If any of you have used this, let me know. I think the colour is looking good, but then after I ordered it, I thought, what if I'm a different colour by the wedding day? But if I am, I can see how it looks right now. Next item is powder. I feel like I could definitely do a whole face with all this. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. I got this in number 2 medium. This is the packaging. Look at this. It's so luxe and gorgeous. I feel like this could end up being like my new favourite makeup brand. This is so pretty. It's just a powder, but it's not just a powder. It's got little details. It says Charlotte Tilbury. It's got a little tiny star in the corner there. I just wanted to see. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it's very... I mean, it's hard to tell on first impressions for things, but I think I'm gonna like it. I'm not showing this in the order you'd put things on, but I'm doing all the big things first. Next thing I got was a primer. This is the Invisible UV Flawless Poreless Primer, and it actually has SPF 50 in it. But again, I watched a tutorial and she used this and I was like, well, I need that. I know it has SPF in it, but it does smell a little bit like sun cream. However, that has left my hand, the back of my hand, feeling very smooth. This is another item I wouldn't have normally bought, but watch this tutorial. Maybe I'll try and link it, by the way. Actually, I can't remember who it was, but I definitely saved it. And she used this, and it's the Beauty Light Wand High Blush in the shade Pink Gasm. And I think this has been making the rounds on TikTok recently. The top bit is this sort of like fluffy thing. This is so exciting to me. Oh God, okay. That is crazy pigmented. I feel like I don't have the right tools for this. Maybe I need brushes as well. Okay, well, I definitely applied too much, but this has so much potential. Wow, it's actually so pretty. I don't know if you can like tell. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I haven't had anything like this since I had a MAC one, but this is one of their Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Champagne. It's a long-lasting eye colour. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna look so gorgeous. I personally think Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are elite. So gorgeous, they smell incredible, they look beautiful. And I've been wanting to buy Pillow Talk forever. It's probably the most iconic, well-known shade, but I own 3 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I don't even wear lipstick that often, but I have Bond Girl, Walk of Shame, and Wedding Bells, which is my favourite that I always bang on about. But I don't own Pillow Talk. So basically, I mean, you don't need to see this. This is the lipstick, the lip liner, and then also the lip lacquer, which I think is just like a gloss that can go on top, which is also in the shade Pillow Talk. So the whole set, you wear them together, obviously. I will show this another day, but lip set, basically. And then lastly, here are the freebies I got. So I got a few samples, the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes, which I've actually tried this before. I've bought this mascara before and I didn't like it. So we'll see how I feel about it this time around. But it's in like a tiny little tube, which is interesting. And then they also gave me a Magic Eye Rescue Eye Cream. So I got an eyeshadow palette. This is one of their luxury palettes in the shade the Bella Sophia. I don't know if you can fully appreciate the colours because the packaging itself is so shiny, but it's like a nice brown. We've got a nice mix in there. You would be able to make the most beautiful eye look with that. I got the Charlotte's Magic Serum, which I've heard loads of good things about. I actually have a really gorgeous serum I'm loving right now from Elemis, but I think this in itself was worth at least £30, maybe less. It's just a small version of this very popular serum. And then I also got a free lipstick. This is the Super Nudes in the shade Super Fabulous. And again, it looks like a nice nude colour. And it is a full size lipstick, which is amazing. It's like a dark, almost brown nude kind of colour. Again, it was free, so happy days. That's my new Charlotte Tilbury makeup collection. I feel like I have done very well here. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up loving and using and having on my wedding day, but I think I've done well. Let me know if you own any of these things, what you think of them, and if there's any other products I should look out for my wedding day. Because yeah, I'm really excited about this.
Excited voice today.
What have you got?
New toy.
If you watched our last home vlog, you'll know Benji mentioned this. Ice bath.
Plunge pool, ice bath. It's a swimming pool. I'm going to refer to it as the swimming pool.
You can't swim in it.
Yeah, I'm going to do
you dip in it.
Do a few laps in there.
You can only have one person in it.
It should say it's I think it's 100 metres by 100 metres. 1 metre by 1 metre.
Oh.
I bought the wrong size.
Oh.
I don't know how many of you guys will know Joel and Leah. Joel's partner Keegan, he's a rugby league player and a personal coach and a PT and everything, and he has one of these, and I've been watching him use it and I'm fascinated by it because after surgery I've been doing a lot of swimming and I've been aching a lot and I don't know how to get over it. Tried eating more protein, warm up, cool down, all that stuff. Hopefully this will help with my aching, boost the immune system, improve circulation, deeper sleep, boost energy levels, reduce inflammation, improve metabolic function, improve mood and age recovery.
Quite a lot of benefits actually.
Yeah.
I know that you can obviously have the same effect by having like a nice cold shower and stuff, but
that's what I've been doing. So I first saw it about a month ago, and then to like prove to myself that I'd use it, I've been having a cold shower. Yeah. At least once a day. Sometimes I always have a cold shower after swimming anyway, but yeah, we'll see. It was £75, £10 extra for like a proper lid. Oh, the only thing it doesn't come with is a thermometer to see the water, see what temperature it is. I bought myself a little ducky thermometer for the pool. It's alive! Tell you what, with the lights on, get a little table here for a little drinky poos, and then how can I make hot bubbles?
It's not It's not a hot tub. I'm now thinking about taking Bonnie for a little walk while Benji does the dinner, because we're going to be out at the cinema this evening. So I'll take her out now so she gets a nice walk. He walked her this morning, so I'll walk her and take my headphones and listen to my audiobook. As Jeanette McCurdy is talking about film and TV and stuff, it had me thinking about TV we've been enjoying and thought I'd talk to you about quickly. So I have been watching Hijack on Apple TV with Benj. We went on a dog walk with some friends and they recommended it to us. I think I may have mentioned it in a vlog. Anyway, it's amazing, but it comes out every Wednesday, so we have to wait for ages for the next episode. Feels like ages, but it's really good if you're looking for something. It's got Idris Elba as the main character. I thought I wouldn't want to watch it because I thought that a hijacking of a plane, I thought stuff like that would put me off, like the enjoyment I have for flying. I absolutely love travel and being on a plane, so I don't really typically love a lot of stuff that's anything to do with plane crashing or hijacking, but actually it's really good, really gripping, and you get not only the clips of the plane and what's happening on the plane, but also the people on the ground, and they take off from Dubai, and there's some like a storyline there and the storyline in the UK. It's really interesting. Let me just pick up Bonnie's poo and we'll carry on. And then speaking of Apple TV, we just found out today that there's a new season of The Morning Show, which is Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston as the main characters. It is incredible, absolutely amazing. Season 3 is coming in September, so definitely catch up with that over the summer because it is so gripping. One of my very favourite shows, actually. The last TV show I was going to mention is Only Murderers in the Building, which is so good. It's on Disney Plus. The main characters are Steve Martin, Martin Short and Selena Gomez, and essentially they are trying to solve the crime of who the murderer was in their flat building in New York. And it just is such a gripping show, funny, light-hearted, whodunit kind of thing. That has a new season coming out. Some really great TV at the moment if you wanted to catch up with anything. That was me saying I don't really watch a lot of TV, and then all of a sudden all the stuff I love is coming back for new seasons, which is really cool. We have got today an aubergine pasta. Ooh, yum. That looks so good.
I don't think I've ever cooked with aubergine before.
Last week was Mange tout.
Mange tout.
And this week is aubergine. Dinner was wonderful, and now we're getting ready to go to the cinema a lot earlier than normal because with it being Oppenheimer and Barbie release day, we know that the car park is going to be full, so we're actually going to go to Tesco and we're going to get pick and mix from there. We normally pick it up from Cineworld because we have 25% discount, but I think it's just going to be too busy in the queues. And I've also filled up this little sippy cup with Pepsi Max that we have in the fridge. Before anyone thinks that I dressed Benj, this was his own doing.
Yes.
And you're not wearing that?
Watermelon can. It's
no, you're not. No,
no,
that's coming off.
Also not a big Dip Barbie fan.
I just, as your nearly wife, I need to tell you that you can't wear that.
Living in prison!
Put a second hat down, I wonder why. Alright, we've got lots of other people doing the same thing in here. Which cup size are you on for? The small one?
No, medium.
What's that? Just this one, right?
Yeah, that's the same place I took mine from.
What are you getting? Favourites?
These are the best. These little
black and reds.
Black and reds are so good.
Love them.
These are really nice cola bottles as well.
I'm not a fizzy sweet kind of gal. I personally like the cherries are so good. I like fudge and I like the white chocolate mice. So I've got a little mix in there at the moment, but yeah, I want to try and squish as much in as possible, obviously. Oh my gosh, it was so hot in the cinema. I'm still sweating.
We're the worst vloggers ever. We forgot to vlog in the cinema.
To be fair, we didn't bring the camera with us, and it was very busy. And we bumped into some friends, so we just, you know.
It was so amazing to see the cinema full again.
So good.
Since it hasn't been full at all. It's been so dead in there. So.
No, and we've been unlimited members this whole time, and we see a lot of films, and it was so cool to see everybody dressed up and making an effort, being excited, and being
80–90% of people were
dressed,
like pink or some sort of
but being so respectful in it, like it was quiet the whole time. We're not going to give any spoilers for those of you that haven't seen it, but by the time this video's gone up, it would have been out for at least a week or so. And I think for me, it was the perfect balance between being funny, being super nostalgic, being a really good storyline with great messaging. It made me cry. And it was actually made me cry.
I liked it. It was really self-deprecating, like Mattel owned that they weren't a perfect company in thinking up the concept of Barbie, and they're trying to address it. But
it was so funny the way that they did it.
And
just so many details.
I don't think you could cast Barbie and Ken any better.
They were perfect.
And
they were so good.
Moody Ken is my favourite.
Basically, it was so clever. All the details, all the like Barbie bits and bobs, like the way that they like blended.
The bit of the ambulance, when the ambulance, the whole ambulance opens up instead of the back door.
Yeah,
I remember
it's
playing
really good. I absolutely loved it. One of my favourite films of the year. Benji's sorting out his little plunge pool, ice bar.
We're calling it the swimming pool.
No, we're not. It's the ice bar.
I'm going to do some lap lamps on my swimming pool.
Thank you so much for watching this vlog. A huge thank you again to Emma Sleep for sponsoring. Like I said, I'll have the details for their amazing summer sale below if you want to go check them out and use my discount code for an extra bit of discount. I'll be back again very soon with some more vlogs. I think we might have, what will be the next video? I think we've got a London vlog next for you. We're having a full weekend with like theatre and shows and all sorts of fun things, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!